think it's a game.
Oh, daddy, 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 walked in 30,000 in my pocket, had them getting go jail like ooh. $50,000 on your bill, want me, gotta screaming like ooh. Cause I got a check, niggas on the flip, I ain't got a flip, but I got it. Get that some mix, she gon' wanna sit. Every nigga go in the set, now she screaming like ooh. How much you made? Made $2 million off of me, tell you had them roll like ooh.
Let me explain to you the economics of being a water boy.
You get a bag of ice, $4. 40 waters, $5.36 each.
Ain't no jobs out here. Folks ain't got no choice but to hustle.
Oh, get your water.
And these corners are getting dangerous, man. It's like we starting to deal with the same type of drama we would have if we were selling drugs.
Promise me that you'll always make it home safe.
Mom, I told you, I want to get us out of here.
I keep telling y'all we need a fight.
We're not getting guns.
If you live by the gun, you die by the gun.
What is your end game, man?
What's a nice guy like you doing in a place like this?
In response to the recent violence surrounding water boys,
Got a gun! We getting strapped tonight.
No, we don't.
the mayor has ordered a citywide crackdown.
We will not tolerate these thugs fronting as entrepreneurs, terrorizing our street corners. They will not be allowed to sell waters on these corners.
You guys gonna have to find something else to do.
Wait, what? Sell drugs?
What happened? I don't want to talk about it. Are you okay? What happened?
Next time, it's them or it's me. Them or me.
Kids are getting killed every day out here in these streets over nothing.
Make me one promise, you. Promise me you're gonna be safe on these streets, brother.
That same little buddy from the party the other night, ain't it?
This a private party, bruh.
Oh, yeah? Get the water, water! Get the water, water! Get the water, water!
In the A, everything can change at any moment.
You don't know the kind of thoughts I have. It's like a demon. What if God made me this way?
Tell me something, Aaron. You love to play football?
That's all I've ever done.
The players, they're gods, they're like gladiators. Wherever you go now, people are watching you. You can't make mistakes, Aaron.
Pops kept you on the field, off the streets.
What does that mean?
You're soft.
Still look soft to you.
You have so many secrets. Must be a lot of pressure.
The drugs, the sex, the anger. Nobody's questioning your athletic ability, Aaron. They're questioning your character.
Just gotta get back out on that field. Everything's okay when I'm playing ball.
2 cups, toast up with the game. From food stamps to a whole nother domain. Got it. Man stones. Man stones. Man stones.
You don't know the kind of thoughts I have.
He has been called the godfather of Silicon Valley, but Roy Clay Sr.'s place in history is not just in the tech world.
The 91-year-old has been able to tell his story in a new book titled Unstoppable. Our month-long celebration of Black history continues tonight. KTVU's Claudine Wong sat down with Clay's 3 sons to talk about their father's story and his legacy.
It's the story of a life told not just in pictures, but in words on a page.
Did he just tell me that he did not want a computer division within HP after all the effort we had made to move HP forward in that industry? That division had been my baby from the beginning. As a matter of fact, some say I was its godfather, the person most responsible for that division's culture and success.
91-year-old Roy Clay Sr.'s life is one of so many firsts, now captured in his own words in the book Unstoppable, the unlikely story of a Silicon Valley godfather. It's a book that his sons read to him now, even as his health wanes.
That's the way we've been communicating with him. I'm letting him hear our voices just by reading.
Roy Clay Sr. helped create the first mini computer sold by HP in the 1960s.
He was a pioneer, and he kind of was able to see giant things coming, long before they kind of reached the mainstream.
But his story reaches far beyond Silicon Valley. He was the first African-American student to graduate from St. Louis University. His dreams would take him to California, but they would require him to break barriers.
His first job was at Lawrence Livermore Labs, but there was literally no place for people of color to live back in those days in that area. And that's one of the reasons why we wound up living all the way down in Palo Alto.
He was the first African-American elected to the Palo Alto City Council, the first African-American to not only join the exclusive Olympic Club, but also the first to serve on its board of directors. His words take us through the decades of his life with candor, humor, and when he writes about his wife, Virginia, they are filled with love.
No one had ever caught my eye like Virginia. Somehow I knew she was extra special from the moment we first met.
Decades after her passing, Virginia Clay's impact is undeniable.
Just the role that my mother played in his life and how he got where he got, and just our whole family dynamic, and just the importance of her in our family and who made him who he is. There's a love story, and that's probably the most remarkable thing about the whole book.
She is the reason they say this book exists at all.
Our mother passed away in the mid-90s, and one of the things she said, asked him, as she was waning in health, was, Roy, you have to write a book on your life story. Be so informative and so inspirational to people like you that are coming behind you. The story has to be told.
And so he tells his story with a strength and a resolve that he says he got from his mother.
Like my mother always said, don't let racism be an excuse to not be successful. She also said, you must give respect to get respect. I listened and heard her loud and strong. I've lived by my mother's words from childhood.
It is a lesson his sons say he passed on to them, saying,
you are going to experience and encounter racism. Don't get angry. Take it as an opportunity, if you can, to educate people.
He basically was, he was pretty much always ready for any situation that he was going to encounter.
Because he had seen so many.
For anything, because he'd seen so much.
And today, decades later, we see the life of this Silicon Valley godfather through his eyes.
Interestingly, he was able to contribute until we finished the writing. The timing was amazing.
His words and these pages forever telling the story of what it means to be unstoppable. In Oakland, Claudine Wong, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
I've been all over this world. I seen men die in ways I ain't even know was possible. Love you, brother. Be careful. I will. With all the things that I've seen, I ain't ever seen no demons, no ghosts, no magic. Till now.
To get back inside.
Let me in, man. Some weird shit going on out here.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
I get cool money, nigga, every goddamn day. I got 4 or 5 safes and I don't see them every day. Niggas don't be in the streets, it's safe to say they play it safe. I'm smoking Gary Payton shit, I guess that's why they hatin'. I get cool money, nigga, every goddamn day. I got 4 or 5 safes and I don't see them every day. Niggas don't be in the streets, it's safe to say they play it safe. I'm smoking Gary Payton shit, I guess that's why they hatin'. We got gelato, we got gelato, we got some Skittles, we got some runs, we got some gushers, we got some mints. Corona trippin', I'm finna get it. We got some Larry, that 500, we got some Dow, we got some Crumble. I was supposed to have a plug on the Obama rush, that nigga was stunning. We got Gary for the cheap, where the sheep to me, that shit 33, 27, 26, 28, you can get some good OG. I had corn for the 5, 6, 700, nigga ass the streets. Buzzed down a couple 3-5s, know you heard I redid my seats. Took out a load, redid my teeth, trying to tell these nigga they sleep. I'm the
It's ironic, I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonic.
Come on. You gotta help me up. Come on.
Life is just a dream.
You promised me, Oswald.
I know.
I deserve a better life.
I'm working on it.
The world ain't set up for the honest man to succeed. That should be the American dream right there. You know, beautiful story with a happy ending. But that ain't the way the world works. America's a hustle. Not that I'm complaining.
Penguin, you waltzing in here like you mean something. We're in the middle of a gang war.
Carmine Falcone's dead.
If we don't protect what's ours, we just look weak. The streets are talking again. They know there's only one man big enough to run this city.
Do you remember Carmine's daughter?
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Sophia, I thought you was still at,
Arkham? No. I've been rehabilitated.
You're playing a dangerous game with his family on. You think I want Sophia Falcone knocking on my door?
She is the hangman.
What is it you're really after, Oz?
Gonna tear down the empire from the inside out. Whoever controls the drug business controls the streets. I'll be running the whole damn trade.
I got ambition. I can help you.
Hey! Feel alive, Vic, huh? Feel your heart beating?
The city is meant to be yours, sweetheart. What are you gonna do to get it?
Trust me. It's just the beginning.
VACAY. He's just won a prestigious award for his invention.
It's called SCTS, and that stands for Skin Cancer Treating Soap. Its main purpose is to treat minor forms of skin cancer.
But perhaps most impressive, his age. Heyman is just 14. As part of 3M's Young Scientist Challenge, he came up with a low-cost soap that delivers cancer-fighting drugs via nanoparticles, which work to activate the body's immune cells to fend off cancer. The high school freshman from Virginia was 4 years old when he immigrated from Ethiopia. He says it was those years in his native land that inspired his creation.
I actually saw a lot of people who were working long hours under the hot sun, people work really long hours in the sun, and there is no awareness or any sort of information being shared around about how dangerous sun exposure really is. So then when they do end up developing issues like skin cancers, it's really just incredibly difficult for them to be able to afford the affordable cures.
And the best part of Heyman soap is just how affordable it is.
It only costs as low as $8.50 in comparison to modern day skin cancer treatments, which the average price of skin cancer treatment is almost $40,000.
His soap won him that 3M challenge, and he's been awarded $25,000, which he plans to use on helping secure a patent for the soap and to help pay for college. He's got big plans for the future.
So by 2028, I actually hope to turn this bar of soap into a nonprofit organization where I can provide equitable and accessible skin cancer treatment to as many people as possible.
This could change a lot of lives. Heyman is looking to conduct human testing on the soap and then eventually get FDA certification.
When I grew up, I got a gun. I got a badge. I started a hunt. He got over on me. No one gets over on me. Stop. Freeze there.
This is your suspect?
No.
No?
No.
There's a reason why you're all here. We're here to rob the World Diamond Center. Over 50 billion in diamonds moves through here each year. This will be our biggest job on the continent.
Grab a seat. Cracks me up when people pull guns on people. You're not a killer. I am.
Word around the LA streets is that they fired your ass.
I'm broke. And I'm sick of being a hunter. So your next job, I'm gonna do it with you. Set it up.
We have a problem.
Marlboro Man. How'd you guys meet?
Prison.
Tinder, actually.
You're in the most secure building in continental Europe.
There's only one place they're not looking.
Oh, Raul.
These streets, they're different. And if a mistake is made, only blood is paid.
It's not about the money. It's about the challenge.
Stand by.
Can I get in and get out?
3, 2, 1.
Without anyone even knowing I was there. You feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
What's our 6?
Mac. To drive, you should call out brakes.
Copy. And the cop goes gangster.
Legendary martial arts actor and filmmaker Bruce Lee was honored in Oakland today. Lee had roots in the city before launching into superstardom. Now Oakland has honored him by naming an intersection after him. KRON 4's Philippe Jagal has that story.
The lot has changed over the decades, but in the 1960s, San Francisco native Bruce Lee opened and operated a martial arts school here on Broadway in Oakland. His daughter Shannon says the town and her father were a perfect fit before he became an international superstar.
Oakland was chosen because Oakland was where his peers were and where that open mind was.
On Monday, local leaders joined the community honoring Lee with a commemorative street renaming.
As we rename this street in honor of Bruce Lee today, we also pay tribute to the values that he stood for. That is what martial arts does.
The intersection at Broadway and Garnett Street, now known as Bruce Lee Way. Roads converging where Lee built his name.
Bruce Lee Way.
Council member at large Rebecca Kaplan spearheading the effort for the honor.
He role modeled a strength and a self-determination that shined forth and helped change that perception and that stereotype of Asian Americans.
Lee's widow, daughter, and granddaughter on hand to soak in the film icon's contributions to the town.
While Bruce is best known as a martial artist and a movie star, he was also a writer, a philosopher, and a poet. He was a true artist.
And a true legend. In Oakland, Philippe Jagal, Cron 4 News.